Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
53, Mike 53. Here we go, D. All day. All day. All day. Mike 53. 50. Let's go. Get set. Rip right. Rip right. 53.
Jackson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Seth Roberts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
I got motion man. Me. I got this.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Roberts got it. 27 yards there, a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball running it, but not in that situation. I mean, I think we got an example of why NFL coaches really don't like their quarterback in the running game.
Because whether he keeps it or not, he's likely going to take a hit, isn't he?
No doubt about it. And defenses, they're looking to put that hit on a quarterback.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. Ingram again, a first down carry.
Right there. All day, baby.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, Hill. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Snead's got it. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Hey, watch the ball.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They shut up.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Sproles. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go, D.
Here's Sproles. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown in the final minute as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Topper! Back! Check. Hey, Ford, Tokyo! Hey, exit!
Back to throw. Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Elliott on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Ravens 35. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
And now the rookie's free. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with time running out as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 42-all. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. To throw is Wentz. And he's got it complete to Darren Sproles. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Go. Lefty.
Watch the safety creep. Check 24. Check.
Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, kill it. Hey, Ford, kill it. Five.
48. Mike, 48. Hey, let's get it.
Now Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right down Broadway. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner. Yeah.